As I watch CNN and most of these other television shows, especially CNN seem to feel as if they're the government, and they're trying to establish American foreign policy, domestic policy, and they're trying to dictate what we ought to be doing. Now, I'm not sure if it's for rating purposes, but and of course there's this tragedy in Haiti, and wherever there are tragedies, they tend to cover it a lot. But more or less, I don't know if they're really humanitarian oriented or just the ratings and the games they're playing. However, is Haiti going to recover ever? And will Haiti ever become sort of progressive, whatever? I don't think so. I think that, and nobody's saying it, everybody's playing political correct. Haiti's problem is it's voodoo. Look what is happening. The leaders right now, you're not even seeing them. There's nobody out there trying to direct anything. I haven't seen a whole bunch of porta toilets or restroom facilities. There's so many things that need to be coming on stream. So you can imagine no restroom facilities, no tents, no nothing. So I don't know. I think that what we need to do, and what CNN, if they were really understanding the situation, or if they were capable, is to use this Haiti moment to teach America and other countries what to avoid. Yeah, Africa is the same thing. Africa has been around for the longest while. Haiti came on, and we're in the same African culture and society, and this is why I think they're going nowhere. Now, people are trying to equate the Dominican Republic with Haiti and saying, oh, there's a difference, but both of them are in almost similar voodoo situation. Dominican Republic has a voodoo light. They're not into this big type of voodoo like what is happening in Haiti, but they have a different type of voodoo. And perhaps the time is not right, because societies that are evil and that are using this voodoo, in other words, they worship Satan or Lucifer. The scripture says that it is God who gives thee power to get wealth. It is God, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So if they're not serving God, then everything that God promises when you serve Him, they will have. America, on the other hand, is doing exceptionally well, and many individuals seem to attribute it to the ruling class. These white boys up in Europe, up in Washington, there, these blonde hair, blue eye guys, and they're so brilliant and smart and whatever. But Haiti is going through something like in the Middle Ages. You remember in the Middle Ages when people were evil and they were stupid and ignorant, and Europe almost collapsed. So if evil dominates America now, I know that everybody's into Halloween, which is another form of voodoo, but it's a light voodoo. Ouija boards, psychics, astrology, and some that I don't even know, because I don't really study evil and try to follow it up big times. But if it comes to the place where the majority of folks here in America are into similar thing like voodoo or whatever, then our election is going to be something else. When the elections are over, it's not over because somebody wasn't happy with the decision and they want to do things. The leaders will have no wisdom, and in case of the emergency, nobody is there directing and controlling and doing that. It will be just like Haiti. So I think that what we need to do is watch at Haiti and understand that their problem is not necessarily that because they broke away from France and the whites and Europe decided to ostracize them and to embargo them or whatever. It's because they're evil, because this African voodoo they brought on and into. And so the stark difference between America and Haiti is so glaring that we need to make the point here that if America becomes evil, just as Haiti, or getting towards Haiti, then we could end up being just like Haiti. So this is the point I want to make. Unless in America we decide to go back to God and serve God and give God the praise and everything else, we're going to slide just like Haiti. So I hope that in America, with the president's hope, bandwagon and vision, I hope that we take it to the next level with some love to God and fellow men, and the hope in our future and in God and so on. Unless we do that, we'll be in danger. Haiti's problem is it's voodoo, and don't mind what you do for Haiti. Look, let me use an illustration. Here's this guy at the corner, poor, sitting and living on the street and everything else, and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry for this guy." You give him $1 million. Guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna tell all losers like himself, "That fella, give me $1 million," and all them coming and smiling with you, playing games. They want you to give them $1 million also. In the meantime, he's not necessarily trying to get a place. He's gonna check into a hotel, and he's gonna have the door, people in and out, the smoking, the drinking, the drugging. They got the prostitutes coming in. They have all the stuff. Instead of this guy put the money up, try to get a home, some health care, try to go get some skills so he could get a job, get married, take care of his kids. No, he's going to start smoking that money up, and then very quickly he's broke again, and he's back on the street. And where the money's gone to the people that are the drug pushers, the businesses, the hookers, and basically the money is just going to be spent on in the underworld and the submarine economy. It's not going to be up there paying taxes and helping out to improve things. So that's Haiti as I see it. So unless Haiti decides to change and accept the true God and worship him, which I know is almost impossible, because for the centuries of voodoo they've been in, and how it's such an integral part of their lives, I don't see they're going to come out of that. And if they won't, you look at Mexico and other Asian countries. People come to America to work, they send back money, they build up the homes. Will Haiti be able to do that? I don't know. I mean, you find the Mexicans or the Asians, you have like 20 of them living in one home, and they're getting along and everything is good. And maybe they're going to start, buy a vehicle, do a business, buy some more houses and whatever, and then they're sending home, and in that community they're taking the money and they're building up the homes and they're fixing the street and all that stuff. I don't know if 18 of them could survive in one house. I'm not sure if with the prejudice whether they can all get jobs, and whether they could, even if they get an education, and get a real job up. So I don't know. And then furthermore, it looks as if everything is about to be over in the world. So I don't know. Who have hope in that? That's good. But as far as I see, unless Haiti decides to serve the true God, I give up on them already, even before the start.